Hi everybody, it's Sean from Diamond Hearts Art Studio. I'm here with Nancy behind the camera. And just like we do every week, I'm going to do an example painting of the kind of style that we're working on this week. But before I get to the style, I have to tell you a little bit about the colors that we're using. You can see here in front of me this palette. We have purple, we have metallic blue, we have navy blue, black, gold, white, and all of these other colors.
White.
No, that's just it. So this one is white. This one is dragonfly, which means that it leaves a sparkle behind once it dries. It dries clear, kind of like Elmer's glue, and leaves behind a sparkle. This one is interference green gold. When this dries on top of a dark color, it leaves behind a green gold flash of color that changes a little bit when you change the angle that you look at it. This one is interference red, and this one is interference blue violet. Although they are going to look white when I put them on the painting, you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see what it looks like when they're dry on top of the dark background.
Do we have any samples or examples of that?
So, over here in our gallery, our vast gallery of other works that Nancy and I have made, we have this one that won an honorable mention, which was very nice. This is called Pearl Aurora, and it won an honorable mention at the Gardner Area League of Artists show that we did at Red Apple Farm. So on this one, you can see that there are some specialty paints. It's a very dark painting, but this is the interference green, the interference blue violet. Looks like we've got the interference red down here and maybe some more green at the bottom. So when you...
And then the sparkle in the middle.
Yeah, and that sparkle is like the dragonfly that we're going to be working with. So when we put these down on the black, it's really going to look like a black and white painting. You're not going to see the effect of it until everything dries tomorrow.
Is that why your contrasting colors are dark?
That is exactly why the other colors that we're working with are so dark. So I'm going to, if you want to come around this way, I'm going to cover the background with a dark color, and then I'm going to use that blue navy, and then we'll cover some of the painting with the other colors from a stacked cup. Okay? All right, so I'm going to use the navy to start. And actually, what I can do is I can put that in my cup last, and it will be the basis of everything. So that's the process.
New plan.
New plan. Plan starts with some gold, just so I know what I'm looking at. A little bit of white to cover up the gold. That's going to cause some cell activity. We'll explain why when you come for a class sometime.
Are you doing a layered cup or are you doing a dirty pour?
I'm going to do a layered cup. So now I'm going to put down some dragonfly. This is the sparkle that dries clear. I'm going to put down the interference green gold. And unfortunately, if I showed you the interior of this cup, you would see that it's just a white cup. It doesn't look like there's any colors at all here. But I know, because Nancy's very good at mixing her colors, that each of these is going to dry.
Maybe you should divide the colors with the dark color.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. I like that idea.
Thanks. That must be why they pay me the little bucks.
If you want to have a great teacher like Nancy explain stuff to you in a better way than I do, you can come for a class. We have a class tonight at 6:30. We have a class tomorrow at 3:30 and 6:30. And then we have a class on Saturday at 2 and at 6.
You can get your tickets at www.diamondheartsartstudio.com or just come in and show up. Saturday night is BYOB 21 plus. So bring a cocktail, bring a bottle of wine, couple beers, whatever you want to do.
We'd love to have you come in. A lot of people have some extra time this week and are looking for something to do to fill their day. This will do exactly that. And you'll end up with something beautiful that you can show off to your friends and family, and maybe an experience that you can have with a loved one.
That should be plenty of paint.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, as he adds one more color.
Yeah. Because I wanted the dark blue to be the last thing out of the cup.
Well,
the
then you
first thing
should
out
have.
of the cup.
Okay.
Right.
I was gonna say then you should have put it in first. Hey everybody, look! I'm making a melted snowman tray while he's doing that. Look at that. I just gotta add like the eyes and nose and hat.
So there are two different ways that I like to make paintings out of a stacked cup. One of them is a flip cup, but that's not what I'm going to do tonight. So I'm going to pour out from the stacked cup get some interesting pattern going.
Cool. Now that's what you call a ribbon pour, what he's doing right now.
There's the gold. I was wondering where that was.
Is that the bottom? I'm going to go. There we go.
That does make for a more interesting pour. Okay. So now I get to stretch that out and try to encourage some differences, trying to keep the portions that I like and lose the portions that I'm okay with losing.
As our motto goes, every single time we film one of these videos, where's the torch?
Where's the torch? I found the torchy torch.
On the torch. Okay.
Let's pop some bubbles.
Pop some bubbles. And when you come to our class, we'll explain to you why we do this. Those of you who have been already know. Secrets.
Let's do some stretching.
Ew. Neato mosquito.
So in some of those areas, you can see the interference color starting to come through. You can see this band here. My hand's all wet. I don't want to have my wet hand over the canvas. This band here is the interference red coming through as kind of a purplish. And that's going to be the first one that shows up. But the interference green gold and the interference blue violet are going to make their presence known as well.
That's interference color. I think we need to torch that and see what we can bring up.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. I'll give it a once over with the torch first. Now I'm going to concentrate on a couple of areas. I'm going to concentrate on some of these darker areas to try to bring up some cell activity.
Now, does the pearl color sell as much as, say, a metallic will?
I think it's actually the mix of the, well, not to give any spoilers, but no, I don't think that it would. There's a better way to get cell activity, and we can explain that in person if you ever come to one of our classes.
Ooh.
Let's do this dark one here. I'm
gorge.
going to do this dark one now.
Look at that, people. It's the magic of propane. Right here, too, this one.
The
Yeah.
reddish?
Yeah, all the way down. Yep. Hit it. Oh, hit it. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's not oversell it, but that's really looking beautiful.
Thank you.
And those cells, what will happen with them?
Well, they'll continue to increase and stretch as the painting changes a little bit and continues to be active. You can see it's still moving a little. I'm going to just tilt it a little bit more to get some of those extra paints off the edge of the canvas. That'll prevent it from changing much more after I lay it down out of the way. And I would say that that's pretty much done. Very cold, cool painting, perfect for this time of year, right after the winter solstice and before the new year. But those colors are going to pop. Tune in tomorrow to see what it looks like when the colors all complete themselves and the pearls come out. Stay artsy
Stay fartsy!
and have a colorful day.